I guess that worked. Hello. Hi guys. Thanks for coming and watching. Knock stuff over already. Okay, I made the decision. We're making cookies. Let me turn on this light. Hang on. That doesn't help that much, but that's okay. Hello! Thanks for coming, guys. Okay, so we're going to make cookies. We're going to make bourbon chicken. We're going to make noodles. And I'm going to make broccoli thrown in there everywhere. So, it's going to be really easy. These cookies are my favorite cookies. And I'm going to show you what they look like. Not that I didn't eat this one earlier. I did. So this is what the cookie... D's like right here. He's concerned we're not involving him. So this is the cookie we're going to make. Look at this. It's almost like a Chips Ahoy cookie, kind of like it's crunchy. These are one of my favorite cookie recipes. Work was good. Let me just work. I got caught up, so good things at work. I cleaned my entire office. So I'm just gonna eat the rest of this cookie. So we're gonna make cookies first. Really, really easy recipe. It's 5 ingredients. 5. Favorite recipe. Okay, so 6 tablespoons of butter. It's been out and it's been softening, so softened butter. And then half a cup of whatever fake sugar you'd like. I don't know how to make that focus. Okay, half a cup of whatever sugar substitute you like. I'm going to use pure. It's what I prefer. So I'm going to use half a cup of pure. Yeah, I'm doing Tuesday because it was my boyfriend's birthday yesterday and I told him I wouldn't do live on his birthday. So we hung out. We ordered food and watched X-Files. And then Ant-Man. It was great. So if I was tracking everything I ate, I absolutely would have tracked that. I'm not tracking right now. So I kind of just eat whenever I feel like it. Whenever I'm like tracking and trying to be strict, I also don't snack. So when I open my eating window, that's when my food is usually ready. So I can get all of my eating out of the way instead of opening my eating window a lot sooner just because I'm snacking. So I just, whenever I'm trying to like lose weight, I just don't snack. X-Files. I love X-Files. So sugar, butter. We're going to beat this with a hand mixer. And then we're going to add 1 egg and vanilla. This is the stupidest thing ever, okay? So I bought a new hand mixer. It comes with this handy dandy box. And it's like, you can fit everything inside of it. So I should be able to fit both of these, this bad boy, and the cord in this. It doesn't work that way. I don't fucking understand how they had them in there at any point in time because I cannot get them all back in there at the same time. So that's a lie. Lied. I don't use generic, but it says like precision or something on the strip. So I'm not saying you have to buy them from Keto Mojo because I don't know that you have to buy them from them. I went into maintenance mode when I decided I was happy where I was. I didn't want to diet anymore because I was being at a deficit and wasn't doing it for any reason anymore. I was happy where I was and realized, hey, Sam, maybe you don't want to diet right now. Maybe you're done. Maybe this is the weight that you're meant to be and you're happy and that's okay because dieting wasn't fulfilling what I wanted to do at that time. So I wish this light was down here. This looks nicer. Anyways. Thank you. I put on a different black tank top today, guys. We're rocking the higher neck one this time. It's not the crisscross back either. I know y'all are impressed by the amount of black tank tops that I own. Okay, so we're going to beat this together really fast. Add an egg and add vanilla. 6 tablespoons of butter. I'm not going to put this recipe on my page. I'm just not gonna. So it's 6 tablespoons of soft butter, half a cup of sugar. I feel like you can hand mix for anything. This you're supposed to like incorporate the butter and the sugar really well. So if you're going to sit there and do it, I would still try it. Hand mixers are also like $8 at Walmart. Just if you're, I'm really cheap, and I think this one was like 20, but there is like an $8 one that I used to have and I threw it away. The oven is at 350. It's already on. It's ready. Butter, sugar, and I'm going to beat this together really fast so we can move on. This butter's not really that soft. That's okay. Alright, so I'm beating it together. You're pretty much just trying to incorporate the sugar into the butter. I actually read that, I don't know if y'all can hear me at all. So, I'm not going to talk. Yeah, they're not really that expensive. I think I even bought my first one at like Kroger for nothing. So I actually read that adding the butter and the fake sugar together doesn't create the same thing as whenever you're using real sugar. Who knows? So that's what the butter and sugar looks like. That's fine with me. So I'm going to beat in 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of vanilla, which I have already prepared right here. Amazing. I don't have it measured out, but I do have everything I need right here. And then 2 teaspoons, not tablespoons, teaspoons of vanilla. Do not mess that up and then be upset when your cookies are awful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're making cookies, bourbon chicken. Oh, I'm gonna turn on the skillet actually while I'm talking. Bourbon chicken, and I'm gonna make broccoli because I haven't had a vegetable today. I'm feeling kind of weird about how I haven't been eating as many vegetables as normal, so we're gonna have some vegetables. I'm not gonna forget anything like the flour and shit. This one only has like 6 ingredients, so I will do better this time. I am gonna have Soul on more often though. We had a lot of fun doing it. She got baked goods out of it. It worked out really well. We're making chocolate chip cookies, Tiffany. Alright, so that was 1 egg and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these out, so put them back here. Alright, so it just looks like gloop. Just a big old pile of gloop. Okay, and then you're gonna put in it is 2.5 cups of almond flour, but you put in a 1/2 cup at a time. So I literally have it written down right here. 1/2 cup almond flour 5 times because you do it in 5 1/2 cup increments. 2 teaspoons, not tablespoons, teaspoons. D is helping with the lighting back here. That's gonna be fabulous. Okay, so 1/2 cup 5 times. I pulled out 2 of these almonds, and I want to show y'all something. So this is the cheaper almond flour I get at Walmart. Nature Eats. Basic. It's like $11. Okay. Soul treats me so nice, and she bought me this one from Costco or Sam's. One of those. This is such a higher quality than this is. I'm gonna let you know right now. This is not ground up nearly as fine as this is. I usually like mix them together just because I don't want a whole batch of using this stuff anymore when I realize this stuff's better. So, but literally, this stuff works fine. I've used this for years. I just didn't realize that there was a different quality. We were gonna make the cinnamon coffee cake. I changed to cookies. It's a little bit more intensive, and I really wanted to make the bourbon chicken. So now we're gonna do 1/2 cup 5 times. Here's my 1/2 cup. I'm gonna use this to level off. I'm sorry if you came for cake and I'm not doing cake. These cookies might be better than cake, I'm not gonna lie. So I put 1 in, I take a spatula, and I'm just going to mix it in. There we go. You know that if you tuned in when me and Soul made that Oreo, I mean, not the Oreo, the brownie, it ended up feeling and tasting kind of like an Oreo would. Like, it was kind of crunchy because of the sugar. It was very interesting, actually, too, just so I can keep up. It was interesting. We still ate it. The lemon thing was very, very lemony, so that was fun. Anyways. Yeah, make the cake anyways. It's really, really good. It's just a lot of steps, and I was gonna make chicken too, and I have to eat dinner. So, 2, I'm on 3. I actually have a live of me making a cinnamon cake on YouTube. So, 3. Thanks for coming to watch. I think your name is it? Shit, I looked. I forgot already. So I was at Kroger a minute ago because I drank my boss's almond milk. So he's walking down the hall. He's like, who drank my almond milk? I was like, shit, I drank your almond milk. I thought it was my almond milk. I was like, it was me, my bad. So I had to replace. And this girl in front of me at Kroger said, hey, you're Sam. And I always reply with the same, I'm Sam. Because I have literally no idea what to say to people when they say that to me. But I love that. That made me so happy. And I hope, she DM'd me too. She's a pastry chef. Maybe she can make some awesome stuff. So it is a lot. And I'm sorry. And I should have thought of it sooner. But 3, I'm on 4. But I really, really, really want to make this chicken. I'm really excited about this chicken. So I apologize. It is definitely worth making though. It's good. It is. Do I fast? I don't fast anymore. So I've been keto. It'll be 3 years in January, but I didn't fast until this year. So I was keto almost 2 whole years before I fasted because I didn't enjoy it. 5. This is 5. I didn't enjoy it beforehand. When I started getting very serious about keto, and I was 100 some odd days into being strict keto, it got easier. So fasting like right away kind of sucks because your body's already like, you're not giving me carbs, and like now you're not giving me food at all. But some people just dive into it and are fine. I just never needed to fast before that. So, wasn't a big deal. But also why are you fasting? Like, are you not losing weight? Could there be something else if you don't want to fast? Do you want to fast? I mean, I like fasting, but it interrupts your life. It interrupts your life because you have to accommodate for your fasting hours and things like that. So all I'm doing is sitting here and mixing this flour in with this spatula. I haven't cheated in like 200 and something days. I don't know if I'll ever, I assume I will eventually cheat again. And guys, whenever I first became keto, I cheated once a month at least for a year, like the first 2 years. This is the longest I've ever been not cheating. And I just am so deep into it, I don't know how much I want to cheat anymore. So here's the cookie dough. I do not have chocolate chips, so we're going to use some Lily's chocolate bars that I'm going to chop up right here on this. Oh, damn it. Freaking spilt all my vanilla. That's a bummer. Do I drink alcohol? I don't really drink alcohol. I've never been a drinker, so that's just not something that I do. But there is things you can drink if you are keto and you'd like to drink. You can have liquor with, like, any, like, plain liquor with, like, a diet soda if you wanted, or something like that. Warning, drinking and keto and eating habits get really confusing, and when you get drunk, your inhibitions go down, and that means your eating could get bad. And you just need to be aware that could happen to you if you do drink. We are making chocolate chip cookies, bourbon chicken, noodles, and I'm going to make broccoli. Yeah, vodka, Power Zero. There's so many different things. If you just have plain vodka, you can put whatever, item you'd like with it. When you're drunk and stupid as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, you be making some bad decisions when people are drunk. Think about the decisions you make before you were keto, like that weren't even about food. That gets amplified if you're keto and you get drunk. Not saying some people can't drink or anything, but it happens. So I'm chopping up a whole bar. This is the best one. This is literally caramelized and salted. Best chocolate bar ever. Yeah, and once you've been keto for a while and you drink, you are lightweight. And the reason is because your body breaks down alcohol before it breaks down anything else. So your body goes into this super mode of all the alcohol and you're getting really drunk. But also what happens is you also get a hangover really fast. So if you don't continue, like, every time I've drank, I've gotten a hangover before I've left wherever I am. Let's say it's been like 2 hours. By the time I'm driving home, I already have a headache from being dehydrated from drinking. So, alright, so all I did was I chopped up one chocolate bar. I'm just going to stick it in there. It's going to be huge chunks of chocolate. It's going to be perfect for these cookies. Just going to stick that in there. Dang it, I need this cutting board. Dang, that's good. So, sorry, I'm trying to get to y'all's questions. What do you eat for breakfast? So I don't eat breakfast. I just don't. When I started keto, I made the egg cups for a while. They were a lot of work and I didn't like it really. So what I started doing was buying little Tupperwares that fit about 2 scrambled eggs in it. I would make a whole bunch of scrambled eggs, put some eggs and some cheese in each Tupperware and just take those to work every day. And scrambled eggs heated up don't taste bad to me. Especially if you don't overcook them. If you overcook them, they're going to be really dry. But I can heat up mine and be fine. The cutting board's dirty on the other side from me prepping earlier when I cut some stuff. So that's already been done one time. So I'm just mixing in this chocolate right now. Then we're going to put the cookies on the cookie thing, and they only have to bake for 12 minutes. That was it. This was the whole cookie thing. Eggs. Man, guys, if you are new to keto and you're like, what should I eat? And you're like, I'm bored of eating this. I eat so many eggs, guys. You can eat eggs so many ways. You can scramble them. You can boil them. You can bake them. You can make there are so many ways you can eat eggs. But if you're tired of eggs, you can eat other meats and things. People are just like, I'm so tired of eggs and bacon. Like, you can eat other stuff. This is a piece of used parchment paper. I'm going to use it again. Just letting you know. In case you're like, that looked used. It was, and I used it again. I have coffee every morning with almond milk. That's it. Deviled eggs. I make that all the time. I used to just call them smashed eggs. I would like boil eggs and then smash them on my plate and then squirt mayo and mustard on them. That was it. You gotta just not make it too much work. Like, it's just lunch. You don't need to have a gourmet meal for lunch. You just need to make it until dinner. Dinner's always been the big meal for me, so that's how I usually do that. So for these cookies, I actually do 1 ball. You do need these cookies. They're my favorite. This is a 1 tablespoon thing. So all I'm going to do is I'm literally going to this is how I measure them out. Just about that. I'm going to get another spoon to scoop them. Just use this again. I'm going to use this to scoop it out, and I'm going to make a whole bunch of little balls, and then I'll go back and like roll them into a ball. Because you have to smush them down. They don't separate. They don't smush out. These are my boyfriend's favorite cookies too. So I'm gonna bring him some of these for tomorrow. Shout out to my boyfriend. They're chocolate chip cookies, but they're made with actually caramelized salted chocolate cookies. Ooh, if I had some flavor. I wish I don't have any one-on-one flavor that would have gone with this, really. That would have been so good if I had caramel. I need to do that. So all I'm doing is just scooping these out. This is just going to take me forever. I wish I would have done this in a smarter way. This spatula is not working for this. No, the spatula sucks. We're going to use a spoon. This is what, the spatula sucks because it doesn't fit in the cup like the spoon fits in the cup. So that's why I don't like that. How many does it make for you? It makes quite a bit. I didn't even count last time. I made a double batch last time. I should have counted. But it makes definitely over 12 cookies. It probably makes like 18 cookies, especially this way. And so I'll show you a cookie in a second. Because I made these this weekend too. These are my favorite things right now. I'm just making y'all my favorite thing of the week. Is your boyfriend? Yep. The cookie is just a chocolate chip cookie. My boyfriend is kind of keto. He goes back and forth, which is fine. He makes a big effort to be keto because I am keto, and he knows it means a lot to me to eat that way. But not to say that we can't go out and enjoy things together, even if he's not keto, because he wasn't keto for his birthday. I'm fine. Like, I don't ever worry about if I can order something somewhere, because I can find something to eat almost anywhere. Yeah, that's a good quality have. You could add nuts. You can add different chocolate. You could add a swirl of peanut butter. You could do whatever you want with these cookies, really. I mean, it's just a basic cookie recipe, I think, that somebody added chocolate chips to. And then I'll show you what they look like. Let me scoop all this out. Dee keeps walking behind this lamp and hitting its cord and kind of making it... Yeah. Thank you, Stay Charming. I appreciate you. If Soul was here, she'd be doing that. I can't wait to hang out with Soul again. Man, guys, if you're in the DFW and you want to come to the meetup, we only have like 4 spots left. So if you're interested, make sure you reach out to me because we don't have that many spots. It's not even second week October. I don't like pecans that much. I'm not a big nut person. Like walnut, I'm just not that, I don't know why. I've never really liked a whole bunch of nuts. Alright, so I'll count how many cookies this made. So I just want to give you a reference. This is about the size that they're going to be. Right here. And it's 1 tablespoon, so it's literally just... you have to roll them out and then you have to flatten them yourself. So you can pretty much make them whatever size you like. And they won't flatten any more than you already flattened them. Don't overload the cookie sheet though, or they take a really, really long time to cook. So I did it in shifts the other day. What about coconut flour? No, it's not 5½ cups. It's 5 half cups. Because you do them a ½ cup at a time. 5 half of a cup. That's it. So it's 2½. Okay, so if you can't catch my live on Mondays, I probably should. I wish I could do them on more than one day. I put them on Instagram later also, so you just can't see anybody chatting, which kind of sucks. And I mean, I don't put them on Instagram. I put them on YouTube. And I want to figure out how to do better YouTube videos. I bought a camera. I'm just really scared of doing it. So, if you don't flatten them out, I don't know what happens because the lady said flatten them out. So I haven't done them not flattened out yet. Last time I made them though, I made a huge batch of them, and I actually used my whoopie pan to like put them down in the whoopie pan part. Yes, 2½ cups total. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back over here. Dang, I got that gross. I should have kept my my spatula. Okay, so I use my spatula to do this, so I'm just gonna literally take the ball and do this and smush it. Alexa, go to the next song. She's playing some sexy music over there. We don't need to be listening to sexy music. Yeah, I don't really want to go. I don't really care for YouTube. I don't go on YouTube. Like, so the only reason I have the YouTube is to put up my lives. I mean, that's it. I don't do it. No other reason. You just can't see. You just can't see anybody talking, which is kind of weird. So I need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, I don't know how much I'll be on YouTube. So, all I'm doing is flatten these out. That's it. Oh, that one had a huge chunk of chocolate. That's okay. That one's gonna be delicious. So over here next to me, we're gonna make bourbon chicken out of the Maria Emmerich, I think is how you say her last name actually. cookbook, and it actually is on the Swerve website. Shout out to whoever sent me that link and told me that. So you can actually get this recipe off of the internet for free instead of having to buy the book. I did buy the book, and it's a fantastic cookbook. So yeah, I'll let y'all know about this recipe. Trying to fit all these on here, and I probably shouldn't, but I want to cook them all at one time. So, oops. So cutting these up, like cutting up the chocolate bar, kind of made them very rigid or like jagged on some of them. Okay, so I'm flattening them out. Since they don't spread out, you can fit quite a bit on a plate. I mean, a pan. Okay. Trying to make all of them fit. Yeah, I love these cookies. I made them for my dad this weekend, and he was like, you can't even really tell that they're keto. Other than he just knows. It was so fun to go to the lake and see my dad and get to hang out with my family this weekend. Okay. There we go. Flattened out. This is how they're going to come out. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes starting now. All right, that's it for the cookies. 15 minutes, they'll come out all crunchy and good. This book is from her restaurant cookbook. I actually had the Comforts one, and Comforts are just so personal, so I returned it and got the restaurant one, and I really like it. I have not froze them. I usually just cook all of them, so I'm not sure about that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep going on to the chicken, so I bet I said everybody's Alexa. Y'all are welcome. The net carbs are going to depend on whatever ingredients you use. It's different for everybody. So, I'm not sure. Okay, so the cookie recipe. You ready for it? I'm going to say it out. I'm going to say it right now. It is 6 tablespoons of softened butter with half a cup of sugar substitute. Then you blend that with the hand mixer or whatever. And then you add 1 egg and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Totally crunchy. This is not the soft cookie recipe you're thinking of. This is a super crunchy. This is a crunchy cookie. Like, see? I'm getting crumbs everywhere. So, what else? Okay, then you beat in 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then you mix in 5 half cups. Take your half cup 5 times. You mix them in one at a time until you get a dough. And then you put in a half a cup of chocolate chips or whatever. You can put nuts, chocolate chips, walnuts, whatever. They are not chewy. I don't have a chewy cookie recipe. Yeah, these are super, super crunchy. Okay. Sorry. Next, we're going to make the bourbon chicken. It's really easy. I have it set right here. So, we're going to go through that right now. Alright, so over here I have this big skillet that I've been heating up. And I have chicken. I have some of it pre-cut. Half cups of what? Almond flour. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vicky. I'm horrible. 5 half cups of almond flour. And then 15 minutes at 350. Yeah. Mine are 15 minutes. Check on them at 10. But it takes mine about 15. So I have used pork rinds on chicken. Let me tell you what makes a better fried chicken. So you do an egg, you do chicken, and you bread it in this stuff, guys. I'm telling you, this is the best breading I've ever used for any chicken thing, ever. This was amazing. Okay, so I'm going to move on with the rest to the chicken. So I have this really hot skillet over here. Let me see if I can. Oh. Sorry. Just trying to, okay. Yeah, there we go. So we have our big skillet over here. And in this skillet, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I got this. I can open this. Ah, there we go. All right, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Tablespoons. Ooh, I don't think I have 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. All right, this skillet is already on pretty high, so I had it heating up while we were chatting. All right, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes for the cookies. Check on them because everybody's is different. So yeah, that was like, did you see that? I guess you could use avocado oil, but I'm trying to make her recipe as close to the book and the recipe as I can get before I start tweaking stuff. Because when I start tweaking stuff, shit comes out wrong. The recipe is 1. This is a beautiful book, guys. The Bourbon Chicken 104. There's her version of it. That's what hers looks like. Just gonna throw that on the ground for now. I used my Fitness Pal. I used the free version. I got as close to, I mean, I just knew my 3 numbers by heart anyway, so, the cookie recipe I've just found. So I have 2 tablespoons of the coconut oil getting really hot in here. I have chicken. It says it's 2 pounds, so I'm going to cook the sauce. I am going to make more sauce than I have chicken. And you're supposed to cook them together, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take out some of the sauce before I cook it down again because I want to save the sauce for another time. Is it different? Because they both have swerve in it. I was almost pretty sure they're close. It's okay. I'll just tell you all out loud. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So you're going to cook 2 pounds of chicken. I'm not cooking 2 pounds of chicken because I am only 1 person. So these are just frozen bags of chicken. So this is how I freeze my chicken, flat like this. So I'm going to cut it up, and then I'm going to put it in this really hot skillet with the coconut oil. God, I hate touching chicken, guys. I hate it. Okay, so I'm just going to use this knife. Okay, so all of these websites and all of these macros that y'all read on the apps and stuff like that, you have to remember people put those in. People make mistakes. And there's a lot of mistakes on MyFitnessPal. And if you're unsure, what I used to do is I would Google the food and check to see if it was right. And if it seemed like it was like way too good to be true, it's probably way too good to be true. Let me tell you a funny story. When I first started keto, probably my first 3 weeks in or something like that, I wanted hot wings. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make hot wings. I'm gonna buy hot wings. And I looked up Wingstop in my fitness app. And somebody had put that their French fries were 7 grams of carbs for a serving. And I was like, that's badass. And I ate fucking French fries. That makes no sense. But I didn't know that. How would I have known that? I didn't even know, I didn't understand carbs at all. I didn't get that potatoes were there. I didn't understand it all. So, you know, you live and you learn. It's just like little stuff like that. Okay, so, gonna put all this chicken into this. I don't have prep gloves. I probably need to buy some. So, we're just gonna throw the chicken in here. I do have Lysol and stuff, though, that I use very often. I sniff a lot of stuff before I put it. Okay. So, chicken in the skillet. Definitely going to wash my hands now. Okay. I should use gloves. I should buy some. So I tried the Keto Connect one, and I did not like it. They fell apart and were like muffin tops to me. The keto cookbook I held up was Maria Emmerich's restaurant cookbook. Okay, in the skillet, all I'm doing is sauteing up this chicken until it's all like cooked on the outside, kind of brown. She has a lot of good cookbooks, actually. I really like all of her books, honestly. They're really well written, and she knows what she's talking about. Okay, so while that's going, I'm gonna rinse off the noodles and put them in another skillet. What's a Bourbon? Oh, I haven't tried the Bourbon. I'm sorry. I haven't actually had like any snacks. Honestly, I haven't had 10 minutes to do anything, including try new keto products and like write about them, which I really need to. So I need to get to that. I just Clorox this area. Haven't made an olive oil cake either. I'm only 5'1". She does have a new one being released. I'm super excited about it. I don't remember what it is though. I feel like I should know. That's very, very hot. Instant pot. No. I'm not really scared of it. I don't know why I don't think it's gonna melt. I've done that a million times. Will it melt? Maybe it will. I don't know. These spoons have never melted on me. I've had those forever, like my grandma. They were my grandma's. Okay, so an Instapot. I never got an Instapot. I never wanted an Instapot. I mean, I did want an Instapot, but I can't tell you enough things to make with an Instapot to actually want it. Okay, so I'm actually going to rinse off the noodles while that's cooking. So, these are the noodles I'm eating. They're my favorite fake noodles. They're made out of the cognac plant. They kind of smell a little weird, so I wash them off in the water in the sink. I give them a good rinse in warm water and put them in a really hot skillet. So it is an Instapot one. I get the Instapot, but like, I don't even want to make that much stuff. I've never had one either, so I'm just not even sure about any of it, really. So maybe I'd love it, and I just don't have one. Shout out to an Instapot company that would like to give me one. Thoughts on an air fryer? Buy an air fryer. Buy it. You want it. I promise. I'm putting this in here and wash this out with us. I love my air fryer. It actually kind of has been having some issues lately. I don't know what's going on with it. It stops like the the fan stops being on and it's not like heating up or something. I don't know what's going on. So these noodles are basically just a whole bunch of fiber. And the whole bag is only 4 grams of carbs a piece. Some people don't like the texture of them. I don't mind it. It's kind of rubbery, but if you cook them the right way, they're not that bad. So I just rinsed them off, and I'm going to put them in this very hot, just kidding, it's really not even that hot, in a skillet. So I have another skillet with noodles going back there, and then chicken's going right here. Yeah, these are called noodles. This is the chicken flavor. It comes with the veggies, the soup powder, and the sauce. I'm going to use the soup and the sauce and then add some spicy stuff. You don't even have to use that. You could make macaroni and cheese if you really wanted. So I'm just trying to get all this chicken kind of cooked down a little bit in here. This is way more chicken than I thought it was going to be. Way more chicken than I thought it was going to be. No way it was 2 pounds of chicken though. Yeah, I can make the marinated noodles with these too. Like, you can make them with any noodle, so this would work just fine. These you can't find at the store. You only can order them online. They have them on their website. And they usually have, like, sales and stuff like that. So if they're something you're interested in. There's a million different types of fake noodles, so you can just find the one you like the best. This is one of my favorites. It breaks down really nice. What brand is Instapot? So I have the Bella air fryer. I like it, but I don't know what's going on with it. to refund you. Did they send you another bag of them? They've been so nice with me. So. Okay, I used frozen chicken for this, and I feel like there's a lot of water left in the bottom. Power air fryer 3 shells. My favorite flavor is this sour, spicy and sour one, I think. Okay, so this chicken's cooked on the outside for the most part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer it to a bowl to make the sauce. We're just going to use this little bowl right here. So it says that you should keep the chicken sauce at the bottom. It just looks like so much water off the chicken. I don't really want to keep it. Damn it. Okay. So, all I did was take all the chicken out. It's not completely cooked yet, but we'll go back to it. I haven't tried the pickled cabbage one. I haven't tried that many of them. I've only eaten through my spicy ones. So, oh! Alexa's going off. So, let's take the cookies out. Oh, you didn't care? Yeah, you gotta make them the right way. So, I make them, like, really in a really hot skillet. Fuck, I had the wrong fucking thing on. Damn it. I'm such an idiot. Alexa, stop. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes. So, my cookies aren't nearly cooked enough. So, did it have a lot of water? Okay, I'll leave it in there. Okay, so, for the sauce, it's half a cup of chicken broth. So, I guess I'm just going to make all the sauce and put it with the chicken. I'll just have to throw away the extra sauce, which sucks. I didn't want to do that, though. We'll see when we get to it. Okay, so half a cup of chicken broth. Shit. There was almond flour in that from earlier. It's okay. I'm just going to leave it. It's not that big of a deal. So, half a cup of chicken broth. It's not that big of a deal. And it wasn't frozen previous. I froze it. So, it's not like it had a whole bunch of water in it. So chicken broth, half a cup of chicken broth, and then it calls for sweetener, so I'm using Swerve. I mean, not using Swerve. I'm such an idiot. It uses Swerve. I'm using Pure. Pure, half a cup of tomato sauce, so how many ounces are in a cup? 8 ounces, so half of this, fourth a cup. I'm so stupid. I'm not on my game today, you can't tell. Yeah, it'll cook down. It's fine. So a fourth a cup of tomato sauce. So somebody asked me, they're like, you use tomatoes in your keto. Guys, it is not a big deal to use this much tomato sauce over a whole meal. Like, this is not going to kick you out of ketosis, I promise. I'm just a mess, guys. And you know what? I'm usually not when it's just me, but I'm trying to do so many things at one time and keep y'all, like, engaged that it just happens that way. It's okay. Tomato sauce, a third of a cup of coconut aminos. Coconut aminos, I got them from Trader Joe's. Third of a cup. Oh my gosh. That light, is awful. Sorry, you know what, guys? I'm gonna tell y'all something really honest. I have been calling myself stupid a lot lately. And I'm doing it all the time. And I don't mean to do it, and I shouldn't. I'm trying not to be upset. But I shouldn't do that to myself. I thought about that today because I did it at Kroger too. Because I walked by something and I go, you idiot, and like turned around because it was behind me. I'm not stupid for not knowing it wasn't right there. That's ridiculous to say that about myself. Coconut aminos, and then we're gonna do a tablespoon of coconut vinegar. You can use, like apple cider vinegar. You don't have to use this one. This was just at Sprouts, so I picked it up. So, that aftertaste, you get over the aftertaste. I know that you might not think you do, but after you use it a couple times, you won't notice that taste anymore. It's the stevia, and it really does go away. Because even my sweetener for my coffee did the same thing, and after about a week and a half, I couldn't taste it. So, yeah, no more negative talk. So 1 tablespoon of coconut aminos, maybe not that random hair that was there, because it's disgusting. Alexa, stop. Vinegar, 3/4 red pepper, 3/4 teaspoon. Yeah, like the flavor, it's really weird because it cools off for a while, but it really does go away. Like, you really do get used to it. Yeah, I really like Pure. Did you just now get some Pure? It's my favorite. It really is. 1, 2, 3. And I used to use xylitol, and I was really big on xylitol for a really long time. But it's not good for your pets, and it's just one of those. So it does have less. So there's some kind of ratio between erythritol and stevia that doesn't give you such a cooling effect. So that's why one of them is like, you know, doesn't make you have as much taste because they are mixed. Alright, we did coconut vinegar, we did red pepper flakes, we're going to do 1 clove of garlic, and then some fresh ginger. Oh, bummer, they won't eat the stuff that you want to eat. Aw, shucks, that means it's all for you now, and they don't have to eat any of it. I just smashed, I know, I'm using my freaking, I don't care. I like Pure better too, it's one of my favorites. I wish this would, there we go. I actually have fresh ginger for this too. Yeah, so Pure's at Walmart too, which I like because it's easy to get to. You don't have to special order or anything. So I'm going to grate a little bit of ginger into here, and that's it for this sauce. No, I'm not going to. Actually, yes I am, because that piece is not very... Okay, I'm not going to, not skin this. What would you call this? Peel this. I'm just going to grate some in. We're making bourbon chicken right now. So this is just me grating some ginger into the pan like they do on TV. There we go. It says 1/4 of a something, so we're just going to say that's 1/4 of it. Alright, so I'm just going to mix this together and let it bake down. Don't bake. This is cooking. This is why I don't do this. So this is just supposed to cook down. This is it. This is the whole recipe. Teaspoon of garlic. Okay. It says cook 10 minutes. I'm going to put my broccoli in the oven though, and take the cookies out. You can use less Pure. And you know what's funny is about you saying that, Vicky, is I was thinking about that the other day when I was prepping for this, because I made something else out of her cookbook and used the right amount that she said in the book. So I used about half this time for this recipe because Pure is twice as sweet. They are in the oven still. We're going to get them out right now. I was kind of waiting for them to brown a little bit, but they're good now. Alright, here are our cookies. Look at them. Ooh, don't those look good? So I usually take them out. I'm going to let them cool off a little bit, and then I'll take them off that thing. I bought new pots and pans, and now I have way too many pots and pans in my life. Cookies are out. I'm making boyfriend broccoli to go with my food tonight, so I'm putting some butter. So all this is little pieces of cut up broccoli. I'm going to season it. I'm just going to season it with garlic powder and salt and pepper, and that's it. That's how I like my boyfriend broccoli. It's only called boyfriend broccoli because he's the first one that made broccoli and I liked it, so I call it that. I'll read it out loud. A little bit of melted butter. Okay, so it's 1/2 cup of chicken broth. It says 1/3 cup of sweetener. I use 1/2 cup. I just don't want it really to be sweet, so you can use whatever you'd like. 1/4 cup of tomato sauce. 1/3 cup of coconut Aminos. These are from Trader Joe's. I'm assuming you could probably use soy sauce, but people in the keto community don't really use soy sauce. Because it's a legume, and you're not supposed to use soy. can't wait. Vicky, do you think it makes enough sauce that I should, like, save some? Or should I just use all of it for the little bit of chicken I have? What do you think? I probably use, like, it's only 2 chicken breasts. But I don't think it's enough sauce to save that much. Okay, I'm sorry. It's 1/3 coconut aminos, 1 tablespoon of coconut vinegar or apple cider vinegar, either one. I got mine at Sprouts, the coconut one. 3/4 teaspoon red pepper flakes, 1 clove of garlic, and then 1 teaspoon of ginger. I use fresh ginger. It says fresh ginger. Use it all? Okay, I'm going to use it all then. Because I only made a little bit of chicken, but so when I made her sweet and sour sauce, I got 3 other bags of it because there's so much of it that I saved it in little bags. No. No. What did I do with it? Oh! See? Look, I got so much sweet and sour sauce, I froze portions of it, just save it for later. This is what I do when I make a lot of sauce and use a recipe, guys. If you live alone and can't eat all of it, this is what I do all the time. I have it cooking down right now. Oh, I need to make this broccoli. Okay, and over here, oh, I just lost so many noodles. Dang it. I lost noodles in the oven. Let me get these out of here before they make a fucking disaster. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so what I'm doing over there is I'm cooking down the noodles. I'm going to put the sauce packet with it and put some water in it. It's going to cook down over the 20, it's like cooks for like 20 minutes or something. So I'm using this packet of sauce with the noodles. And then I'm also going to use the soup powder and add 1/4 cup of water. This is how I make it every time, no matter the flavor. I'm kind of having a tough time over here, I'm not going to lie. My kitchen's a disaster too. Okay. Sauce packet, and then I'm going to add some water. I did not have this very well thought out. Okay, all that sizzling's those noodles. I haven't really tried Miracle Noodles. There we go. I haven't really tried Miracle Noodles. They just haven't ever been something I've like picked up before. So I don't really know what they taste like, honestly. So I don't want to say they're better or worse. Boyfriend broccoli is just pepper, garlic salt, and I mean, not garlic salt. I forgot to salt my chicken earlier. Pepper, garlic powder, and salt. And then I'm going to put butter all over them. Eating blueberry nush. Man, do I love blueberry nush. I had the, what did I have today? That cherry almond one, which is one of my favorites whenever you put it with some icing. The carrot cake is also really good with icing. So, just gonna keep using these. So this is just buttered broccoli. I just haven't had any vegetables in like what feels like forever. I mean, I ate vegetables yesterday, but still, it feels like forever. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. Alright, so my noodles are cooking down over there. I have my sauce in this little skillet pan and it's kind of cooking down. I'm just going to mix it every once in a while, so. Alright, at 10 minutes for this, you're supposed to put the chicken back in, and then you let it cook down for 10 more minutes. Where does everybody... You have to order them online. I think they're on Amazon, and you can also get them on their website. I also have a coupon if you want to try them. If they don't sell them in stores anywhere, I wish they would. That would be so awesome. But I really like Nush. They're made out of coconut flour and ground flax and stuff. They're really good. Dang it, I keep getting caught on this thing right here. Piss me off. Alright, so I'm just over here. I got noodles going. I got my the bourbon chicken sauce. It smells really good. And then I just put broccoli in the oven. So I'm pretty much just going to hang out for now in I don't know what time it is. And my watch is broken. Don't know what time it is. No bourbon! I did read that she's like, it's not actually, named after the guy Bourbon. Or not named after the liquor. It's just that his name was Bourbon. And I didn't know that either. So, do y'all have any questions or comments about anything we made or anything like that? Anything? 7:50 already? Jeez Louise. Okay, so I'm just letting my sauce kind of cook down. I don't really have anything to show y'all. Then I'm going to throw the chicken back in there. Any questions? Thanks for coming on a Tuesday. Next week, it'll be on Monday. I promise. And I promise we will make the cinnamon cake or something. I apologize we didn't get to this time. So the sauce is just boiling over here. I'll take you off. So here's the sauce right now. It's just kind of boiling away. There's my crushed garlic. I probably could have cut that up or something. Whatever. And then there are the noodles. They're just boiling. And that's it. That's all. And then we got cookies. So this is how they come out. And I'll show y'all. They come out and they break apart really easily. But they'll harden as they get cooled. So yeah, I'll tell y'all the cookie recipe one more time. 6 tablespoons of softened butter. Half a cup of sugar. 1 egg. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 2.5 cups of almond flour. Put in a half cup at a time. And then a half cup of chocolate chips or nuts or anything you'd like. Cook at 350 for about 15 minutes or so. And that's it. That's all. I haven't made any cereal or anything. I did see something I'm going to try tonight to make tomato, which involves cheese. Because I love cheese. I don't eat Quest bars. There's something in them that does not agree with me very well. I think it's some of the... Or, is it their... I haven't had one of their bars in a really long time. So, if you want to chat more, you can message me. This is actually thickening that really well. Somebody said theirs didn't thicken, but this is actually working really well. I'm just going to throw the chicken in there, plate it, and take photos, and I'll show y'all later. So, I will post this on YouTube, and you can go write it down later. I have a reason why I'm not going to post it. Not my recipe. I don't like posting other people's recipe because I don't feel like it's fair. If I created a recipe, I wouldn't want everybody posting my recipe either. So that's why I don't post other people's recipes. But it will be on here forever. So, I hope you all have a good night. I will see y'all next week on Monday. Thank you for coming. I love you. Okay, bye.